Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Drew McIntyre revealed why he decided to target Roman Reigns on WWE television. The Scottish Warrior returned from his hiatus on the December 2, 2024 edition of WWE Raw and has been focused on taking down the OG bloodline. The former World Heavyweight Champion shared a video today on his X Twitter account and explained why he was going after Roman Reigns. The veteran noted that he had still not forgotten about being screwed out of the title at Clash at the Castle 2022 and believes more stars should be trying to prevent the OTC from rising to power once again. McIntyre will be squaring off against Seth Rollins tomorrow night on WWE Raw. The Visionary refused to team up with Roman Reigns' team in the men's War Games match last year at WWE Survivor Series. Independent wrestling star Vinny Pacifico recently praised Drew McIntyre as a person for helping him during his career. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, Pacifico discussed meeting McIntyre at a Warriors of Wrestling event back in the day. He noted that the 39-year-old was very giving of his time and offered him good advice. Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins at WWE WrestleMania XL to capture the World Heavyweight Championship, but Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank contract minutes later to win the title. It will be interesting to see if Drew McIntyre can defeat Seth Rollins again in their rematch tomorrow night on WWE Raw. In the ever-evolving landscape of WWE, rivalries are the lifeblood of storytelling, fueling the passion of fans and creating unforgettable moments. Over the past few months, Drew McIntyre has taken a turn that has left fans buzzing with speculation. Once a hero of perseverance and determination, McIntyre now finds himself locked in a warpath aimed directly at the most dominant champion of this era, Roman Reigns. The question everyone is asking: why? This week, McIntyre finally broke his silence, offering an in-depth explanation for his actions. The former WWE champion peeled back the layers of his motivations in an emotional, candid promo that has fans talking and rivalries intensifying. For Drew McIntyre, the story starts in 2020, a year when the Scottish Warrior was crowned a WWE champion under extraordinary circumstances. While McIntyre carried the company through the challenging pandemic era, Roman Reigns was on a parallel trajectory, returning to WWE as the Tribal Chief and seizing the Universal Championship in dominating fashion. During his promo, McIntyre made it clear that his frustration isn't just about titles, it's about legacy. When the world was watching from their couches, when WWE needed someone to hold the flag and fight for this company, I was the man standing tall. I wasn't handed the opportunity. I earned it through blood, sweat, and years of clawing my way back. But when Roman Reigns came back, suddenly the narrative changed, the spotlight shifted, and no matter how hard I worked, I was always the second name people mentioned. The tension between the two stars has been simmering for years. While Reigns ascended to unprecedented heights, McIntyre felt sidelined, his contributions overshadowed by Reigns' reign of dominance. Drew McIntyre's grievances go beyond professional envy. They are rooted in the very different roads he and Reigns have traveled. McIntyre prides himself on being a workhorse, someone who shows up week in and week out, fighting through injuries and personal challenges to earn his place. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, has embraced a different philosophy, wielding power and influence as the head of the table, often bending the rules and relying on his bloodline faction to retain his position at the top. Roman likes to talk about being the face of the company, but a real leader doesn't send others to fight his battles. A real champion doesn't run when the heat's on. And yet, every time he's backed into a corner, here come the Usos, here comes Solo or Paul Heyman whispering in his ear. Is that the guy you want to call the best? Because to me, that's not a leader. That's a coward. This scathing assessment of Reigns' leadership struck a chord with fans who have seen Reigns rely heavily on outside interference in high-stakes matches. McIntyre's words added fuel to the fire, painting Reigns as a champion who has built his empire on manipulation rather than merit. One of the key turning points in McIntyre's growing animosity toward Roman Reigns came at Clash at the Castle in 2022. The event was held in Cardiff, Wales, marking WWE's first major stadium show in the United Kingdom in decades. McIntyre was poised to have his crowning moment in front of a partisan crowd. However, Reigns dashed those dreams with the shocking debut of Solo Sikoa, who ensured that Reigns retained his championship. "That night was supposed to be mine," McIntyre said, his voice heavy with emotion. "For the first time, I had the chance to win the biggest prize in our industry in front of my people. And Roman stole that from me, not because he was better, but because he had another pawn to play. That loss still eats at me every single day." For McIntyre, that night was not just a personal defeat. It was a symbol of everything he despises about Roman Reigns. While McIntyre strives to build his legacy through grit and honor, Reigns, in McIntyre's eyes, continues to thrive on shortcuts and alliances. During his promo, McIntyre also sent a pointed message to Reigns' faction, the Bloodline. While acknowledging their strength as a unit, McIntyre made it clear that he sees cracks in their foundation. The Bloodline is built on fear of Roman, fear of losing your spot, fear of being cast out. But fear is a fragile thing. It only takes one moment, one person, to bring it all crashing down. And Roman, that person is me. These words were accompanied by a vow to systematically dismantle the Bloodline, one member at a time. McIntyre has already begun making good on that promise, delivering claymores to Solo Sikoa, and even taunting Paul Heyman in recent weeks. With each strike, McIntyre inches closer to the ultimate prize, dethroning Roman Reigns and ending his historic title run. While McIntyre's rivalry with Reigns is intensely personal, he also framed his mission as something bigger than himself. According to McIntyre, Roman Reigns' dominance has created a culture of complacency in WWE, where other superstars are too afraid to step up and challenge the status quo. "I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing it for every single person in that locker room who's tired of Roman Reigns walking around like he owns this place. I'm doing it for the fans who are sick of seeing the same outcome every time he steps in the ring. This isn't just about taking his title, it's about taking back WWE." McIntyre's words resonated deeply, drawing comparisons to past WWE legends who fought not just for championships, but to redefine what it meant to be a champion. As Drew McIntyre's warpath continues, the WWE Universe is left wondering how Roman Reigns will respond. Reigns, who is known for his calculated mind games, has remained uncharacteristically silent in recent weeks, fueling speculation about his strategy. Will Reigns confront McIntyre head-on, or will the tribal chief unleash his Bloodline allies to neutralize the Scottish warrior before the rivalry escalates further? One thing is certain: McIntyre's targeting of Reigns has breathed new life into WWE's main event scene, creating a storyline that is as emotionally charged as it is unpredictable. Drew McIntyre's decision to target Roman Reigns isn't just about reclaiming a championship. It's about reclaiming respect, legacy, and the soul of WWE itself. His heartfelt promo peeled back the layers of his frustrations and motivations, offering fans a glimpse into the psyche of a man who has been both a hero and a hunter. As the road to WrestleMania heats up, this rivalry has all the makings of an instant classic. McIntyre's relentless drive and Reigns' ironclad grip on the top spot create a dynamic that is bound to captivate audiences. Whether McIntyre succeeds or fails, one thing is clear: his journey will leave an indelible mark on WWE history. Stay tuned, WWE Universe, The battle between the Scottish Warrior and the Tribal Chief is only just beginning.